Hello and welcome to Color Up. How do you gamble at a craps table with only a $100 budget? In today's video, I show you what I would do. Now typically, I'll recommend having a bankroll that will allow you to last through 10 shooters, hoping that at least 1 out of the 10 will have a decent roll. So if that's the case, a $100 bankroll for 10 shooters is only $10 per shooter. So that's pretty tough to play this game. I mean, you can maybe place 2 numbers or maybe place one of these for $6 and cover the hard ways, or maybe a number in the field. You could just sit on the pass and maybe back up with 1 times that. It's pretty slim, the options, and you have to hit right away, and then maybe you could spread out onto some more numbers or whatever. But normally I would say you only have $10 per shooter to work with. But today's video is a little different. It is a challenge video, and Let It Roll asked me, what can you do with only 36 rolls and $100? So we're going to do that. We may go past the 36 rolls until we 7 out, but what would I do with 36 rolls and only $100? Now, I like to adjust my strategies depending on the goal I have. If I want to gamble all day and I have a small budget, my strategy is going to be much different than if I want to get in, hit a big score, go for broke, all or nothing, and get out, in 15 minutes. So very drastically different goals, so very drastically different strategies. No strategy is going to be ideal for each situation, or one strategy is not going to work for both of those. They have completely different goals. With today's challenge from Let It Roll, I only have 36 rolls, so I need to maximize what I'm trying to accomplish here. So what I am going to do, and normally I wouldn't do this with only a $100 budget, is I'm going to bet across all the numbers. Now why I'm doing that is because I'm getting as many dice combinations as I can in my favor. So we've got 10, 18, plus 6 more is 24 combinations. Did I do that right? 5, 4, 3, yeah. 12 combinations, 24 combinations that will win for me. Against the 7, there's 6 combinations. So I'm hoping to hit 3 times, which, most of these are going to pay 7. Let's say I hit 3 of the inside numbers. That'd be $21. I'm then going to pull down the outside numbers. So my profit of 21 plus this 15, I will have $36 back on my bankroll. So I've guaranteed a profit. And then from here, I'm going to let these go. I'll probably maybe spread out. If it's a really long roll, I'll start pressing, but we'll see where I'm going to go from there. Now, the problem with this is at $32, I have enough for basically only 3 shooters. So I'm going to have to get a hot shooter within the first 3 shooters, or I'm going to lose my bankroll. So let's give it a try and see what happens. All right, here we go. Let's drop the dealer 35 and go ask him to go 32 across. Caps, change of $3. And we're going to go ahead and have them working on the come out roll. You can wait for a point to be established if you like. As far as the math go, it doesn't really matter. 7's coming 1 in 6 times you roll. So wait, don't wait, whatever. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to see what happens. Here we go, coming out. And it's going to be 10, 10 right down there on the end. So we'll mark our 10. And I'm going to use these chips over here. There's 36 of them to mark my rolls. And this is going to get paid $9. $5 pays $9 for place 10. That's our first roll, our first hit. Let's see if we can get 2 more. Here we go. And it's going to be an 8. So we'll mark the 8. $6 is going to pay 7. That's our second hit. Let's see, 1 more. Here we go. And 5. Great. We'll mark it. And then 5 is going to pay 7. Now we're going to ask the dealer to pull down our outside numbers. So we'll take down the 4 and 10, and the 5 or 9, whatever you want. And the reason I'm pulling down 3 numbers is because with the winnings and the numbers I pulled down, I've guaranteed a profit for this shooter. So if I hit another number, I'll probably spread to the inside, and then we'll go from there. All right, let's see some more numbers. Here we go. and it's going to be 10. That's our point, but we're not on it. So we'll go ahead and mark that. Puck comes off. It's the same shooter. So we're going to leave our bets, but we're going to have the dealer turn us back on. And here we go. And it's going to be 5. 5's the new point. So we hit our 5, and this $5 is going to pay 7. And we said we were going to spread, right? So we'll spread out to the 9. Here we go. Let's see some inside numbers. Shooter. Nope, not going to happen. 7. 7 out. So we'll go ahead and mark the 7 here in the come. And we do lose our bets here, but we did secure a profit for that particular shooter. So now we're going to have a new shooter coming out. So let's go ahead and drop the dealer 32. Ask him to go across. 32. We're going to have him working. This is a new shooter. We don't like that number, right? There we go. Here we go, coming out, new shooter. And it's going to be 5. 5 is going to be the point. My dice rolled there, but it was a 5. So we rolled another 5. That 5 is going to get paid 7. That's our first hit for this shooter. See 2 more. And not going to happen. Quick 7. 7 out. So we'll go ahead and mark the 7. And these are going to lose. That is not what we want to see. And this is the problem with a small bankroll and an aggressive strategy. So now we have enough for one more shooter. Plus our profit if we want to dip into that. So let's go, we'll drop this. There's our change. Let's get working. New shooter. Here we go, coming out. Dice off the table, no roll, no roll. Just get a new die. Here we go. And it's going to be 5. 5's the point. We're liking the 5s today. So we'll go ahead and mark that like that. 5 is going to win 7. So we'll go ahead and rack that. It's first hit for that shooter. Let's see another number. Here we go. And it's going to be 4. It's good for us. Mark the 4. 4 is going to pay 9, or 5 is going to pay 9. Let's go ahead and drop the dealer 1 for 10. Go ahead and rack that. That's our second hit for this shooter. Let's see, one more number. Here we go. And it's 5 again. Great. Go ahead and mark that 5. That's our point. 5 is going to win 7. So at this point, we're going to have, we'll leave the 5 up because it's hitting, and I'm going to have the dealer pull us down on the 4, 9, and 10 to lock that up. So again, we've secured a profit for that particular shooter. Puck's going to come off. We're going to ask the dealer to work our bets on the come out. And here we go. And it's going to be an 8. Great. 8 is great. So we hit an 8. $6 is going to pay 7. Go ahead and we'll rack up $2 and we'll go ahead and spread to the 9. So now we've got our inside numbers covered. We don't need the marker anymore. Now from here, I might do a collect and press. We'll just see what I feel like. Yo, 11. It's our first field number, I believe. Still looking for a point to be set. And it's going to be 8. 8's going to be the point. And our $6 is going to be paid 7. And I think, you know what, the puck should have already been in on the 8 because I hit the 8 earlier. So I don't think that messed anything up with the puck being off, but I think now we're back on track. So I collect my $7, I mark the 8, but I think now the point comes off, right? I think so. So we'll go ahead and take the point off, but it's going to be working. Same shooter, here we go. And it's going to be 5. 5's our new point. Hit another 5. That's going to pay 7. And this time Do we spread? Do we press? Do we just collect? The 5's been hot. Let's go ahead and press it. So we're going to press it up to $10 and see what happens. Here we go. Inside numbers, yo 11. Go ahead and mark that. Here we go. And 7 out. My dice rolled there, but that was a 7, so we'll go ahead and mark that. And these bets are going to come down. We did make a little profit on that shooter, but it ended there. Now we've ran through our original bankroll of $100, and it looks like we're down a little bit here. I should have the numbers along the side, but I do have enough to keep rolling. And I haven't used all my 36 rolls, so we'll see what happens. Maybe we can hit a hot shooter here. So let's go ahead and go 32 across. Have it working. New shooter. Coming out. Here we go. And 7. Yikes. 7 on the come out. Another 7. These bets go down. We got a little bit left. $32 across. Working. Same shooter. Here we go. Coming out. Still looking for a point. Point's going to be 5. 5's the point. Man, we are just hitting those 5s. That's going to pay 7. That's our first hit for that shooter. And 8. Looking good. So we'll mark that 8. $6 is going to be paid 7. That's our second hit. We're looking for one more. And 5, of course. So we hit our point. So let's go ahead and mark that. We're going to get paid $7. That's our third hit. We're going to go ahead and pull the outside numbers down. So we've guaranteed a profit for the shooter. We're going to have our bets working because it's a new come out. Here we go, coming out. And 8. 8 hard. 8's going to be the point. Go ahead and mark that. It's another win for us. And we'll go ahead and cover the 9. Collect $2. Here we go. Dice off the table, no roll. Running out of dice here. And of course, right? 7. 7 out. That's okay. We got a small profit for that particular shooter. I forgot to mark my 7. Puck's going to come off. We're still alive. We have enough bankroll here. Keep going. We haven't hit our 36 rolls. We'll just see what happens. 32 across. Working. New shooter. Here we go. Coming out. 7 on the come out. Yikes, that's a killer. Another 7. And at this point, do we have enough to roll it one more time? It's real close. We'll see. Let's just see here. It's 5, 10. We have enough for one more. 15. Look at that. And our caps. Maybe we'll clean these up a little bit. Let's give it one more try. Working on the come out. Same shooter. Here we go. Let's see a point. There it is. 6. 6 is the point. It's the first time hitting the 6, it looks like. We were working, so that $6 is going to get paid 7. It's our first hit for the shooter. Let's hit 2 more. No, 7. 7 is the number of today. So that's going to end it for me. I don't have enough to keep the strategy going. Looks like I didn't even make it through my 36 rolls. So I'm going to walk away a defeated man. But there you go. It's pretty tough to play with just $100, and especially if you're going to try something aggressive like this. So yeah, Let It Roll should have a listing of all the other YouTubers and links to their channels who are participating in this. So this was kind of fun. I hope you liked it, and until next time, good luck on coloring up.